All right, so we'll now move on to,
Meeting
we
schedule.
have an internet issue sometimes.
Meeting schedule.
Thank you. Item 6, Board of Trustees meeting schedule for 2015. And in front of us, we have what our current first and third, excuse me, second and fourth? Second and fourth schedule, as well as a version 2, which explores a first and third Wednesday schedule. So any comments or preferences board members would have in terms of looking at those dates? Continuing where we are, and I think the addition is in December, we'd have an additional meeting, was the kind of the sum. Or was it November? We'd have two. Would it be an additional meeting in either?
No, it's 2 in December. If you go to the
Ms. Tamery?
Yeah,
What was problematic with the second and fourth Wednesday was November of 2015, on which both days fall on holidays. So we still have an issue if we go with the first and the third for this February. It falls during President's Week. The third meeting in February falls during President's Week on the 18th. Typically, there's at least 1 month in the school year that we do not have 2 meetings. So this is in line with the fact that we are still doing the same amount of meetings if we do it the first and the third, and we miss the the second meeting in February.
So my thought is that the the current second and fourth Wednesdays works, but concerned about the fact that between November and December we would only have 1 meeting, the one in December, if we stuck to that rigidly. And I also think it's somewhat, problematic is too strong, but I don't like the fact the last couple of years, this year included, I think we have like 1 meeting in November, and then we're off Thanksgiving week, and then we have 1 meeting in December. So both of those months, last year and this year, we only ended up with, we're pretty new into the year, right? I mean, we're just the 3rd and 4th months of the school year. I feel like between those 2 months, we ought to meet at least 3 times. So I would recommend we do the 2nd and 4th calendar, but set that somehow we figure out how to do 3 meetings between November and December. So for example, we could do it November 10th, which is, I think, a Tuesday, and then Veterans Day, I think, is Wednesday the 11th. So we could do it on Tuesday and then just do it 3 weeks later, the 2nd and 16th. So it'd be the 1st and the 3rd of December, the 1st week and the 3rd week in December, and 1 other day in November, wherever we want it. But I don't think we have to, like, stick to, we're setting our calendar. It's whenever we want it to be. It doesn't have to always be the 2nd or 4th. But that proposal gives us a meeting in November and then 3 weeks off and 2 meetings in December.
Any other thoughts from board members? It's almost like just gotta feel it, huh? Just go through it. I like the idea of, me personally, I don't see a problem with, making that amendment in terms of, and maybe the way to use this particular calendar is we actually publish it in our, the 2015 schedule, for instance, with our bylaws or with the amendment that would be necessary. Because I know that we do have to update our bylaws with the routine of the meeting. So maybe we just publish the schedule, the intended, the planned schedule. We always have the ability to plan for or add special meetings. We've done that. We will continue to do that, I'm certain. So, it happens. But if we plan for how, keeping it at the 2nd and 4th as we currently do, and then like John mentioned, adding those meetings in, that's just as fine, as long as we have it published with everything else. It's probably not a big deal. Because right now, I think in our language in the bylaws, it just says second and fourth Wednesday. So, I mean, we can just say addendum or some attachment or whatever to show what the schedule is, so it's there. It wouldn't be a hard thing at all.
As modified in 2015.
Yeah, yeah. Because it'll be updated.
See attached.
It'll be like, update, we'll just update the bylaws to show, and this is exactly. Easy enough to do. But I do agree. I think there's typically in the first half of the year, first half of the school year, there's a lot of routine things. I would say this year is exceptional because we had so many ECCL contract related things and related to the project. And next year we're going to be talking about different things and maybe even more, even the desire to have more meetings. Unfortunately, I say that, but but you never know. So it's probably best to have the meetings and then they be light meetings if there's not a whole lot to capture. But at the same time, if we have the dates set, in time, people can all frame and hard code their calendars as well too. So in terms of the conflicting holidays, what about the John mentioned, President Affelt mentioned in terms of making November 10th those, try to work to a Tuesday, the preceding day. Is that a hardship for board members? Tuesday's a bad day.
Could be Thursday the 12th also. It's a little further away from the prior board meeting.
Because is that, when is Thanksgiving in that?
The
26th.
Oh, yeah, so Tuesday, oh,
It's
yeah.
on Wednesday next year.
Oh. So, I mean, that's probably the only, why not the 4th and the 18th for that day? For the,
Yeah, because we just met the 28th of October.
like that's ever stopped us.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think,
Oh, yeah, so like the 10th and I get, yeah.
He's saying just once in November. and
Once
twice
in-
Oh, one in
Right.
November?
once in November.
Oh, I'm all
right.
trying to make them all happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so just make it the 10th then, I got it. Okay, I'm locked in.
Or the 12th. I mean, 12th might be better because it gives us, 2 weeks in a day.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I'm
I
open.
I don't
have
feel
a life.
strongly.
That's fine. I don't
Other
have a
board
life.
members? No preference?
I have zero life.
I guess if I had to think about it, I'd say the 12th over the 10th for me, but it's de minimis. But Thursdays are a little quieter than beginning of the week
Oh, true.
for me.
I would agree, and I don't know if the board wants to consider the 18th, just since we're messing with this 1 month anyway. It has a little bit of a balance between the two, the October and the December meeting.
Mhm.
Yeah, that works. 18th works.
18th
For
works
me.
for me.
I have no idea what I'll be doing November 18th. Good time to plan.
Okay, well, so then I move we adopt the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month, but go with November 18th, December 2nd, and December 16th in 2015, instead of the second and fourth Wednesdays of those months.
I follow that. I'd second that. So November 18th, December 2nd, and 16th.
And as far as April 8th, I guess, we're off that week, spring break, so if we need something around there, we can set a special
Yeah,
meeting.
yeah. We're the land of special meetings, for sure. Any objections to that? Roll call, please.
Member Dice,
Yes.
Member Merriam, Member Williams-Moller,
Yes.
Member Pats,
Yes.
Vice President Dice,
Yes again, sorry. I
Pre-
felt.
President Affelt.
Aye.
Yes.
Look,
for me
we
too,
got to
I
get
said.
over this night. Then we good to go.
I said yes for me too.
January is it good?
We called dice.
Held dice twice?
Yep, thanks. Mike.
Oh, yeah?
It's okay.
We can write them down for you.
How do you think she'll call
Yeah.
the vice president?
My name could be rhyme. My name could rhyme quite a bit.
Ms. Tamery wasn't prepared for the possible permutations.
You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, they could have gone 65 different ways.
She has them all. She has all the configurations.
Sorry. Thank you, Ms. Emery. All right. So we have a calendar, and it will be part of the update to the bylaws, I would imagine, for our January meeting. So we're good to go there. So now on to the final item in